So you've probably grown up hearing and believing that owning your own home is the ultimate Canadian dream. You know, your parents, teachers, and maybe even your barista have all told you that buying a home is what you should aspire to. But is that still the case today? With the increasing cost of living and changing lifestyles, you know, more and more Canadians are opting to rent rather than buy. So what is the better choice, buying or renting? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. But before we get started, if you're new to this channel, my name is Glen Hopkins and I create videos all about Canadian real estate and my local market of Surrey and White Rock, BC. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to go ahead, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And also, if you'd like my help in either buying or selling a home here in the Surrey or White Rock area, there is a link in the description box below where you can schedule a call with me. And if you're anywhere else in Canada and you need a referral to a fantastic agent, don't worry, I've got you covered. I know amazing agents throughout the country that I will gladly connect you with. All right, let's break it down. You know, buying a home isn't just about switching from paying rent to paying a mortgage. There are many other costs involved. First of all, you're going to need a down payment, which can be tens of thousands of dollars or more. Also, mortgage insurance rates can fluctuate, and if your down payment is less than 20%, you're also going to have to pay mortgage insurance. So for the sake of illustration, let's take your typical 2-bedroom condo here in Surrey, BC. Currently, you can purchase a 2-bedroom condo for about $600,000 with a 5-year fixed mortgage with a rate of about 6% amortized over 25 years. Now, putting 20% down would cost you $120,000. Therefore, your monthly payment, according to ratehub.ca, would be $3,071. But we're not going to stop there. You're going to have to pay property taxes, which according to calculations using WOA, or is it WOWA? I'm not sure, WOA or WOWA, it would be approximately $138 per month. And of course, there's homeowners insurance. According to lowerrates.ca, that's going to cost you $96 per month. And you definitely can't forget about maintenance and repairs, which typically are about 1% of the value of your home. So that works out to about $500 per month. And as anyone who's owned a home will tell you, things do pop up and need repair. And usually when it's least convenient, you know, hot water tanks leak, stoves and fridges crap out, roofs need repair, etc., etc., etc. And of course, let's not forget about strata maintenance fees, which here in BC for a 2-bedroom, it's going to cost you approximately $400 per month. Wow, that's a lot of money. It adds up, doesn't it? All right, now let's talk about renting. You know, renting is straightforward. The rent you see is generally the rent you're going to pay. And currently for a 2-bedroom condo here in Surrey, that's going to run you about $3,000 per month. So of course, when you compare the monthly cost of buying versus renting directly, well, renting can often be cheaper, especially in cities where real estate prices are really high. And if you decide to rent rather than buy, you could potentially invest your $120,000 down payment elsewhere. You know, for example, if you invested it in the S&P 500 index fund with an average annual return of 10% over 5 years, you would earn approximately $73,250. That's not too shabby. But here's where I think it gets really interesting. While renting might be easier on your wallet in the short term, buying a home is an investment that you can actually live in while it increases in value more than just one way. Now, yes, part of your mortgage payment does get applied directly towards interest alone. And just like rent, you're never going to see that money again. But another part of it goes towards what's called principal, therefore building equity in your home. And that is the real game changer here. Equity is the difference between what your home is worth and what you still owe on it. So using our example of a $600,000 condo with a $120,000 down payment, if you plug the numbers into a mortgage calculator, using our example of a 6% interest rate amortized over 25 years, after 5 years of making your monthly payments, you would have paid off approximately $49,000 of your principal, leaving you with a total of almost $169,000 in equity. And it gets better than that, much better in fact, because equity in your home, it also grows in other ways. But before we get into that, do me a quick favor. If you're getting any value whatsoever out of this video, go ahead, hit that like button. It just takes a second. All right, did you do it? Okay, cool. So Here's the thing, your property value will increase not only through paying down your mortgage, but also through the magic of appreciation. And that's because over time, the value of your home will more than likely go up, which is the advantage that renting does not offer. And we call this passive appreciation because over time, your home increases in value while you're simply sitting around watching TV or enjoying dinner. Now, historically in Canada, property values typically increase by about 6% per year. So if your $600,000 condo appreciates at an average annual rate of 6% over 5 years, its value would rise approximately to $803,000. Therefore, your property would have appreciated by about $203,000 during that period while you're enjoying the use of your home, which to sum up means that your initial equity of $120,000 from your down payment will have grown to $169,000 from mortgage payments. Plus, you've got $203,000 from passive appreciation over 5 years, which brings your total equity to $372,000. And that, my friend, is why real estate can be such an amazing investment. But guess what? It can get even better through what's referred to as forced appreciation, where instead of just passively waiting for the market to appreciate your home's worth over time, you actually take matters into your own hands, meaning you actively increase the value of your property by making improvements. Now, this could be anything from, renovating a kitchen to adding a new bathroom, putting in new floors, or even just putting a fresh coat of paint on the walls. These upgrades make your home more attractive and more valuable to potential buyers. So rather than just sitting back and hoping that the market goes up, you're actually forcing the value of your home to go up by making it better. Now, you got to admit, this appreciation stuff is pretty cool stuff. But on the other side, the truth is it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The real estate market, it can and it does fluctuate. So if you're not planning on staying in a property for at least 3 to 5 years, renting might be a smarter choice for you. And that's because smart real estate investors, they know it's all about staying in the market rather than trying to time the market. So always remember, the longer you're in, the lower the risk and the better your chances for seeing bigger returns. And of course, owning a home also gives you stability and freedom. If you want to paint the walls, go ahead, go for it. Or if maybe you're dreaming of a backyard mini golf course, hey, why not? As a homeowner, you have the luxury of making your space truly yours. However, as they say, with great power does come great responsibility. Owning a home means handling repairs, property taxes, and the ups and downs of the market. While renting, on the other hand, it offers flexibility and less financial stress up front. There's no repair bills, no property taxes, and you can move with little hassle or little notice. So what's the verdict? Well, it depends really on your personal situation and your financial goals. Are you looking for stability and investing in the future, or do you need more flexibility and minimal upfront costs? If you're still not sure and you want to dig deeper into this, feel free to schedule a call with me using a link in the description box below. And be sure to check out the other videos that are popping up right now for more insights, and put your questions in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you.